What is up, guys? This is MaxCub4, and we are back finally. I know I've been having a little bit of a break because work has been crazy. But we're getting back to the schedule, and we got a nice 1 versus 1. Okay, it's myself versus one of the guys I'm training up for the 1 versus 1 noob tournament, noob/beginner tournament. Now I'm not a pro, but I've definitely I'd say I've improved him. This is our third game that we did for the night. First game was pretty fast. He got wiped out pretty quick, but this game he did quite a bit better. Now, as you can see, I'm playing as the Germans. I'm playing as support doctrine. Okay, so I'd like to start my grenadiers. Like keep my machine gun and my grenadier a little bit further back so they can do some damage. Get my machine gun back in that building where he can do some work and have some more cover, shoot through the port, less likely to get killed. And I'm gonna move up my. I like to move up my Panzerfaust right off the rip, get him up to the building, try to make a hole because like the more open this map gets, generally the better it is for the Germans, because they typically have the better long range weapons and the Soviets have the better short range weapons. Immediately, I'm just trying to negate the effects of that building, so just trying to blow a hole in that side so you can't really hide people in it. And as you can see, he's got some people moving around. Some grenades coming up. He said he thinks I'm probably on the other side of the building, but I was not. Just a nice little breach of that building. As you can see, the rifle grenade doing some work. Little grenade going around. Little short throw. Okay, try again. It's one grenade off. Not bad. Not bad. You can see he's got a nice flank. So I was telling him to make sure on this map, the hill on the northwest side is very important to control because it allows you to attack the point. So whoever controls it can either, like this side, he can either pretty much pressure my point the whole time, or he can, or if you control, you can shoot into the center and have some good lanes of fire. Now, I was telling him, of course, like if I'm ever one area as the Germans usually don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? The advantage in numbers, okay? So numerical advantage, right? So don't have the numerical advantage usually, so you gotta take advantage of that as the Soviets. As you can see, he has like about half a squad left in the center, and he's got a full squad assaulting my home point. Now I got reinforcements coming in, but gotta exploit that. Make sure, if you can push through the enemy, take advantage of it, Alright, we're bringing up the half track. It's a quick response force. Gonna try to catch these Soviets in the open. A little direct control action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Took 3 of them down. Okay, we're gonna let it self-control now. Yeah, we almost completely wiped this squad off. Nice little kill. He's starting to take the center though, but we are taking our home point back. We try to get some guys back into the center. Move these 2 guys up to help out. Got 1 guy. Managed to cover the situation back at the home front, but have a little bit of issues with the center. He's got to hold on the squad pushing in as well. Looks like we got a bunch of guys to see. As you can see, he's moving in them. He needs to not bunch those guys up as much because they can die pretty quickly. You don't ever want to be losing multiple guys to grenades if you can help it. Now, things I could be doing, I could probably be taking build more foxholes, especially in the home points. Be good to build foxholes. We got a little grenade volleyball going on. Some nice grenades going in. From his side, at least. 251 is putting down the heat. Not really killing anybody, but he's got a nice suppression. So I'm bringing in these special squad because it comes with a flamethrower. And I want to use the flamethrower to kind of burn down his entire area. Now we're going to rotate some of our assets over to the other points. We're going to get our half track over here where he can kind of do some work. Now we're coming up on the 5-minute mark. And I believe he's playing Soviets. Yeah, Soviet support. Guy crawling away. Thinks he's just going to get away like that? Nah. Oh, here we go. Now, the upcoming that you guys can expect, we're going to see some more 1v1s of this tournament coming up. Hopefully ones I'm casting. In addition, the British supposed to launch before good old this year is over. So we're in November, so we got 2 months left. I'm trying to get you guys content on that as soon as possible because gonna try my best to swindle my way into early access, but we'll see what happens. See what happens if I'm fortunate. If I'm so fortunate, it'd be nice. As you can see, I'm throwing some grenades, trying to open up the terrain a little bit, make it more German friendly. Starting to use smokes well. I'm coaching him as we play, so he's starting to make these applications using the smoke very effectively. A lot of smoke on his end. I'm gonna try to burn down some of this cover that he's using. Nice rifle grenade, sniping someone out of his own foxhole. Oh. Managed to take us out. We only burned the shed down in a couple of trees. Not exactly what we wanted to do. We're neutralizing the center, so now we get a couple more guys in here. Now, as you can see, the Germans, it's your best advantage to burn all these buildings down, because none of these buildings really give you an advantage except for this home building on your points. We've remanned the flamethrower. We're gonna try to start burning some shit down. Oh. Tried to throw a grenade. Looks like he died right before it, but he got killed as well. Meanwhile, we hit the 5-minute mark, but I haven't seen him actually put anything up, so I'm kind of curious what he's got up there. Doesn't look like anything too crazy. Start digging our dudes in. Start digging them in. Trying to move the 251 up a little bit. Ah. Ooh, that's a crazy grenade. Bring the 251 up to shred some infantry in the open if it can. The minimum is going to provide the fire superiority. Oh, a little grenade going in there. 251 catching someone in the open. Looks like we got a light tank coming up in T50, I think. Half track needs to move out of there ASAP. 18th detachment, quick buy. And there we go. Go, go, go. Get out of there. Oh, down for the count. We're going to go with the short barrel Puma because we are support. Short barrel Puma is pretty fire. They did nerf it. They made its range not as much, but it's still pretty good. Now, as you can see, my dude is bunching up his guys a little too much. Try to warn him not to bunch up those guys because it can be very bad. You can lose a lot of people very quickly. Ooh, that guy went down. But he's starting to space him out, so he's doing better and better. Love to see it. Look at that guy. SMG versus rifle. He just lost at close quarters. That guy sucks. Alright, so we're going to try to push up a little bit. Get this high ground, you know. Always trying to keep him on edge. Like, we're fighting for the center, but try to push where he doesn't expect it. We get rid of his pistol, so he always has his Panzer Shrek. T50 moving back and out somewhere. Not sure where he's going. But I know where we're going to go. So our plan now is going to be, since we got pretty even pressure on the center, I'm going to take a little bit of pressure off. And the reason, or the how I'm going to do that is I'm basically going to move a squad around to the south, see what his southern point has got, and try to take a little pressure off my guys here in the center, because we're sitting here pretty even. Take about half of them, go harass the point, and keep get enough in the point to actually tip the balance, because as you can see, we're pretty neck and neck here at this point until I can get some Gerbers in there, because Gerbers tier 4 infantry, they're elite. They're gonna be able to tip the scales for me. Now, for guides wise, you guys let me know what you want for guides. There's a couple more guides that got in the back that I know I need to do, especially like anti-aircraft for Finland. If you got any special requests, you guys let me know. T50 coming in. We're gonna move out because we got a lot of cover in the way and we can't really effectively use this. So we're just gonna rotate over. Try to get it in a more open area where we can be more effective. Gerbers are starting to provide some suppression. Looks like he's just got a couple tier 2 infantry. Yeah, just get some SMG infantry. Nothing too crazy defending over here. Ooh. Looks like we got a bunch of infantry hanging out. See what we can do with a single grenade. Or 2. Ooh, Jiminy Christmas. 5 guys hiding behind there. 4 SMGs and recon. Alright, so we're starting to get this point. We see his tank starting to rotate over here, so obviously we're going to do the smart thing and just start throwing some smokes. Now, the plan is not to keep hold at this point. It's just kind of as a harassment operation. And if we can get a triple point for a little bit, it'd be nice. Right now, he actually got the advantage of 403 and we're 298. And I always stress the importance of him to make sure you focus, at least focus down 1 point and try to get control of it. He's got a good presence in the center, but he needs to get his home point back ASAP. Now, my plan is hopefully that he comes in nice and close with his T50 and I can take it out with my Puma. But wants and dreams are not the same. Gerbsaker's starting to do some damage. Meanwhile, in the center, we're going to see, looks like we just, cap weight once again, it's just right in the middle. Got the heat round loaded. We're going to, let's think about firing at the log, the cover they're using, but not sure. Also bringing the Panzer Strike up in case he tries to rush in. You never know. I'll try something crazy. This guy's ready with the MG in case they try anything on his side. Bring in some onesies and twosies, try to get the advantage. And we're gonna get the Puma in position because we got T50 coming up here trying to flank our infantry. Panzerfaust, let's go, let's go, let's go. He hits the tree. Are you shitting me? What are the odds of that? Alright, direct control for the Puma. We're gonna try to get over here, get a nice little shot. There we go. Between the trees, gonna be iffy. He missed. Come on, come on, come on. Damn, taking that 3 crew, 1 shot. Tank man, and T50. Oh, tree vaporized, but not the T50. That's the annoying thing with heat rounds. They can always hit the random stuff. Man, we can't hit shit with this heat rounds. Good thing we hit the first one because it has been not been ideal. Pretty excited to try the British though. I don't know. Will you guys let me know in the comments what you're most excited for the British? Now, I can't really. I know they have the 17-pounder tank, the short that they have. I forgot the name of it. Achilles. That sounds wrong. But T50 is burning, and we are good to go. Now we can switch to HE and start doing some infantry support. Take this guy hiding behind a well. Looks like the center is teetering again, but we're 2-1. Or 2-0. Try to hide some SMGs behind the lines because SMGs hidden behind cover, they can just like take that machine gun and freaking pow, 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 pow. A whole bunch of people down really, really quick. Alright, so we're gonna take the Puma, try to start dealing with his cover. Try to start dealing with these buildings. Use some HE. Start opening up these buildings so he doesn't have the cover. At least that's the plan. Now for our tier 2 column, I really like using the Jagdpanzer IV, but I think on this map, the artillery signaler is just way more effective because you can really eliminate cover. Oh yeah. Get killed by the machine gun and then crushed by wood for its dead body. Slowly but surely, we are taking this place out. Trying to scam the machine gun, not doing all the damage we really want. Looks like we got some elite infantry coming to the center. Elite infantry, 636. We're coming up at the 15-minute mark. Now, since he's support, I can imagine if he's anything like me, he could dealt with T-34 because I like to get the T-34 because it has a super long flamethrower. It has like an 80-meter range flamethrower, which can be very, very effective because that thing can. I mean, it's 80 meters, so it's outranges anti-tank. Even on this map, a couple of smoke, it's pretty easy to close that distance. So you still gotta be careful. Saving up a lot of resources because I think I know what I'm gonna try to do. Mainly I'm capped at CP. Oh yeah, crushed him with the log. Love to see it. Got a sniper over here. We're trying to snipe out his guys slowly but surely. Meanwhile, the center, we're starting to lose a little bit. Oh, we got so many guys right here. My goodness. We're trying to flank around. He's starting to take his home point back, so that's not no bueno. I say his biggest disadvantage is bunching all his dudes up, but we're going to bring some more elite infantry, Gerbzagers. That cap weight. Trying to sign it where his guys are at. Taking out his recon. So the gorilla could be a really nice choice, but we're not gonna go with that this game. Even though I really like you, so I'm trying to switch it up. You know. Here we go. Look at that. 251 just taking out people left and right. Oh, Panzerfaust doing God's work. But we moved in and we got 2 T-34s coming in. We gotta get that Puma out of the way. 2 T-34s. So that just means he can't buy that much infantry. So that is the disadvantage with that. So we got 700 manpower. We're gonna try to save up. Get a tank that can actually deal with these things. Try to get him to beat that guy up. Ooh. Nope. As you can see, T-34 is starting to do some damage. We're going to start digging in. Throwing some smoke. Hoping for the best. We'll switch him to heat. See if we can't sneak around for a little shot. You know, there's 2 of them, though. We only see 1, so I'm not sure where the other guy is at. Try to do a little recon with our machine gun. There he is. As well as there's a whole freaking squad coming up. Looks like he's going to try to do a little flanky flank on us. Alright. Looks like we managed to kill the tank commander and the tankman. Nice little cheeky shot. I don't think we did that much damage to the T-34 itself. But we managed to kill the tank commander, so that's pretty cool. 234 for the win. We getting the advantage. We got 704 to 373, but he's coming back with those T-34s. Now he's burning that building down. Burning a lot of buildings down, which I appreciate. I hope he burns down all the buildings on his side. I don't appreciate him burning down buildings on my side, though. A whole squad coming in here. Almost led them to their death, but he made the right decision and spread them out. Ooh. One guy got caught in the crossfire. Let's save up for a tiger. Hoping the tiger. I like the tiger better than the panther most of the time. Tiger has better side armor, so it can angle more effectively. In addition, it also has pretty freaking awesome heat rounds. Like our 210 with heat, you can penetrate the T-34 no problem. Got a Panzer Shrek coming up. A little outside of the range. Oh, this could be a nice side shot. Could it be? Ooh, hit the turret. Looks like we damaged the turret, but we managed to go down as well. Yeah, just damaged the turret, I think. No kill. Minute and 30 for the Tiger. Should be ready by then, manpower-wise. Put him up and try to get the Panzer Shrek. What, 79, 369? He's got 2 T-34s in reserve. I think he should probably be using them a little bit more aggressively, just because the Puma, he can keep. The Puma's not gonna have a not gonna have a good time trying to sneak through there, because there's so much cover on this map. Ooh, ran out of ammo. What are the odds? Looks like he'll do a little bit direct control. Alright, we're just trying to hold on with the infantry we have, because we want to get a Tiger. Once we get a Tiger, you know, things will get a lot easier. It's like he's going to move his T-34 into the hill. That's where I really recommend him to be, because they get a good fire support lane down the center point. Because as you can see, this building and hiding in the streets is basically where I'm getting my money. Ooh. Almost there. 1 T-34 hanging out. 1 T-34 over here. We can work with that. Alrighty. We're closing in. We have Zetaiga. He's managed to halt it, and he's starting to capture the center, so we made it to 825, but he's managed to halt us. Oh, here we go. Could it be the Tiger's first kill side shot with D34? I think so. I don't even know how that missed. I think it went under. Must have gone under. That's crazy. Look at that. Hit the side up the front armor, but it was on an angle. So ideally, honestly, what I should have done is I should have loaded heat rounds and done the ambush with heat rounds. Because that first shot would have been like a crippling kill. Or a crippling shot if I would have hit it with heat. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, though. Alright, now we're saving up for infantry. T-34 is maneuvering. Oh, T-34 is pushing up. Not close enough, though. Come on. Got a nice angle there. Need to hit the turret. Blew off part of his armor, but nothing too crazy. Alright, so we're going to try to sneak over here and kill the other T-34 that we can see. While this one is distracted, kind of got scared off, so that's the plan at least. We'll see what happens. 22 minutes, he's starting to cap up now. We get more infantry in the point. We've saved up a little bit, so we got a squad going in there. And this is the flamethrower T-34. This is the main one that we want to die. Simply because he can do the most damage to us. Ooh. And he's got HE loaded. Try to get him, did not work. We got T-34 pushing in. He's literally trying to charge me. Okay, ballsy move, ballsy move. Oh, we just blew the track. He is screwed. He's got to shoot us through the hedge too. So we might have just taken out his engine or to cause severe damage to it. So we did some catastrophic damage. Ooh. Taking me out with a pistol. What a madman. We try to get a tank crew over here. Oh, never mind. We're not going to get a tank crew over there. I was thinking about getting a tank crew over there if he banned that T-34, but he self-destructed it, which is a good, smart thing to do. Gonna try to get some infantry, take this hill, find this other T-34, and we'll be sitting pretty. We can start lobbing HE. I'm ready. My Sturm Grenadiers coming in here. Ooh, taking out the last of the tank crew. Try to sneak up here below this elevation, take out the C-34. Still don't have the cap weight on the center, so he must... Either he's got a lot more light infantry in here, or he has got an officer. So we're gonna sneak our own officer in there. We try to sneak around, do some damage. So we're gonna try something different. We're trying to innovate, you know? Some heavy artillery. Now the Carl, I usually don't use the Carl. For obvious reasons. It's a big target, slow, it's not really good unless it's an urban map. But this is an urban map, and I do kind of have fire superiority. Oh, T-34 is coming. Ooh, I missed my shot. He got me. Good. Try to be cheeky. Ended up getting cheeked out myself, you know. Right. So our Puma is down, but it's Tiger versus good old reliable T-34. Here we go. So we're going to try to launch one into the back of the point. Try to take out his infantry that are hiding right behind this point. And kind of vaporize all his cover. That's the plan. We got mortar Katyushas. Bring a medic over there, try to heal up some of our dudes. Luckily, the officer lived. Little retaliation. Oh, here we go. The big boom. My god. Killed a sniper, some anti-tank infantry. Oh, yeah. And we really opened the map up. Pretty impressive how much we opened the map up. Ooh. Shut down that attack, that's for sure. We're bringing another flamethrower, trying to eliminate those buildings. Then we got a nice open area in the center. Got medic just in case our officer gets shot. Gotta be careful. And Storm Grenadiers coming in yet again. We got the advantage in the center. Maybe he does. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Here we go. Nice. Damage to some guys. Taking down this building because it's just providing cover for him. We honestly don't need these buildings. Ooh, getting taken out. He's got infantry hiding over there. But the center's about to be wide open. Probably gonna send our next Carl round over there, clear out those buildings. Push a couple more infantry into the center, and we should be good for the cap. Oh yeah. Decapping now. More infantry weaseling their way into the point. Probably should be using more smokes if I think about it. But overall, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm just happy with the amount of improvement that this guy showed. Got a Flak Panzer as well, a Vervoen. I got him to distract and see if I could kind of push him into buying another tank. Try to take it out. And get free kills for the Tiger. Purple one taking out some guys. Nice. Especially as they come up. Look at that. Elite infantry just being murdered. It's like he's making an assault on my home point, so we're going to get some Guild Berserkers over there. Shut that down. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Down for the count. Ooh, could be a good grenade. Taking out 2 recon. His recon squad just got folded up. Bro, Win is trying to get into more proper position to get a bunch of kills. Medic has healed up 1 dude total, I think. Berserkers coming in. I should probably be pushing this hill more aggressively because I gotta keep that hill in control. I get that hill in control, I can get the tiger up there and he can really kind of scare things around. Got a nice little recon plane coming in. Like I missed one guy that was like a foot away from him. Pretty crazy. Really close in the center. Got this just to shoot down my recon. That monster. Carl is almost ready. So many juicy targets. I think we're gonna aim at the right side now. Oh yeah. I think if we get this right side, we can take out the last bits of buildings, and it'll be a decent amount of kills. Ooh, there goes the plane. Unfortunately, that guy's about to land where the Carl's about to fire, so. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Looks like we did, in fact, finish him off, but, we took out most all their buildings, except for the ones in the corners. Got 2 buildings in the corners, and that will be good. S-25 pushing up. Now it is only 85mm, so it should be pretty easy for us to take out with the Taiga. What's that? S-85 pushed up. Get the shot. Come on, come on, come on. Just under. I'm gonna try to angle my armor a little bit because I know that firing straight on, they'll be able to do some damage, but possibly. But firing an angle, not really. It's not. There's like no chance. It's pretty crazy. Come on. Oh yeah. Take out the tank commander. Looks like we just hit the little commander cupola. So their vision might be knocked out a little bit, but they might be able to. They might have to repair a little bit, or just see out their little turret. Unless they're doing open turret shit. Got more infantry to confirm my establishment on this point. MG42 SMG's doing their work. Oh, here comes the Katusha. Killed one of his guys and killed like 8 of mine. Gorbachev coming back to the point though. Now, after the first game, I advised him to use his disc trucks a little further back. He's still using them a little bit close for comfort, but definitely a lot better. Lead guard operator. Nice. He put the lead guards with his vehicles, which is smart. I haven't seen the other T-34 in a while. Oh, he's trying to dive. Nice angled armor. T-34 is toast. Oh yeah, turret take out 3. Excellent work. Ooh. Right to the flank. So got his commander and 2 of his guys. C-85 down for the count. We're gonna try to get this Dishka truck. Should probably check what I'm firing through before I start just firing away. I think my flak pan's gonna move up. She's gonna try to take out the Dishka truck nice and close. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice classic little ambush. Lower the guns. He did manage to kill one of my tank crew, but he died pretty quick after that. $9.26. Let's see what else he's got. Send some more groups to the centers of control. I think with the flak pants doing all this work and him losing those tanks, I don't think it's looking good. Though he does have one more tank, Su-85. Which says Su-85. After this game, I let him know that Su-85 is probably not the best choice. T-34-85 is a better choice, but if you find a Tiger, personally, I'd say about for IS-2 around 1943. Because I know that thing is going to be able to punch through this front armor and outrange him, so you should never be fighting directly with the Tiger. Ooh, who's in the smoke? Look at that, keeping the cap weight. Kept the cap weight, just barely. Try to take out more of the building. Got a slight advantage. Ooh, second S-35. Trying to do damage. His brethren is right beside him and dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Make it hit. Make it hit, baby. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Not too many times I've seen Cartwright cause an implosion like that. Freaking amazing. Alright, we're gaining the center. Gaining the center. 998, so it should be over pretty damn quick if I was betting, man, you know? Another recon, real quick. Uh-oh. Panzerfaust coming in. There he is, just hiding away. If I could just sneak a light vehicle through, I might be able to do some serious damage to his. We're down to 983 now. Oh, we really need to take this point. Finish this out before we call Carl Girat's ready to fire again. SCGs and MP40s putting in the work. Another Dishka truck, interesting choice. Maybe he's going to try to assault from a flank, because that's what I told him. Probably in some of these map stuff, assaulting from the flank is the best thing. Ooh, shut this down, Dishka. 980, baby. We're going up. Cannot be stopped. Tiger moving up with the Go Seekers moving up in the center. The Black Panthers are just about being completely repaired. It's looking good, guys. It's looking good. 995. I think it's about game. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and expect more on the channel soon.